was a much quieter weekend in Navy Yard than what we've seen in recent weeks, thanks in part to an earlier curfew zone set by the D.C. interim police chief. But concerns about the return of those so-called teen takeovers has prompted D.C. Council to consider extending the legislation that allows for those curfew zones. 7 News' Rebecca Turco is in Navy Yard tonight. And Rebecca, what are you hearing from police?
Well, police tell me there were not any curfew violations here over the weekend. Supporters say these curfew zones are working, but opponents argue that it's not the answer here. Council members are deciding whether to go for another round of emergency legislation, letting the police chief create juvenile curfew zones, zones that have extended curfew hours for groups of kids in designated areas.
We've had this phenomenon in the last couple of years of large groups of juveniles getting together, hundreds, maybe more than hundreds. We saw it at National Harbor.
District residents have mixed reactions.
I don't know if that's going to help them kids.
As soon as the last curfew went into place, I did see a dramatic decrease in any of those type of events happening.
Council members have mixed feelings, too.
I think it's not about placing blame here. We can all be doing more. So the district can be offering more programs. We can be offering more support to parents. It's hard to be a working parent, especially if you're on the night shift.
Still, the chairman says there'll be enough votes to pass.
Well, I think it'll be close, but my estimate is that the votes will be there.
The mayor says it would be ludicrous not to pass this.
I don't know why you would want to take away a tool that we need going into spring break in the summer. To me, it would be absolutely ludicrous.
So council members are set to vote on this tomorrow, and it's emergency legislation, which means it only requires one vote from the council, and it does not require congressional approval. Michelle?
Okay, so Rebecca, according to your reporting, it is expected to pass. How long is it in effect if it passes?
Well, it would only be in effect for up to 90 days. And the mayor is pushing. She really wants the council to ultimately consider this for permanent legislation. She says really the council has been going back and forth on this on an emergency basis, that they keep passing it, it'll come up, and then they just pass it again on an emergency basis. So she really wants to see them go for this legislation on a permanent basis once and for all. We're live in Southeast D.C. Rebecca Turco, 7 News.
There are several bills